Okay, roll the intro, Lucas.
It's about time you showed up, and I've been waiting for about 5 minutes, but it's okay, you're here now. So the goal for this video is 10 likes, and if we get 10 likes on this video, we're gonna release the next video. Also, every like that you give us, we're gonna plant a tree. So fill up that like bar and help the environment. Good morrow, everyone out there. We're back at it. Another episode of the 67 podcast.
Yeah, good morrow, everyone.
Good morrow, everyone.
Bro, someone else do it this time. There you go.
Nah, that was good.
Lucas, it's a tradition, dude. Go on.
Yeah.
That's
Good
going
morrow.
in. That's going
Okay,
in.
I guess it already started.
This is precious time right now.
Actually, we do it.
No.
No.
Alright,
topic.
okay, let's go.
So what?
Keep going.
Let's get serious, folks. Get serious. We're about to have an intellectual conversation.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
I want to talk about this book I've been reading. It's called No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. something. He's a pretty sick guy. He was a psych.
Doctor something.
Okay, I'll tell you the name.
Didn't even give him
in
credit.
2
Like,
Dr.
seconds.
Seuss.
Okay, let me just...
Dr. Phil.
didn't that get banned?
Dr. Robert Glover, as you can see on
Oh.
my camera.
What did he
Yeah.
do in life?
What's that?
What did he do in life?
So he was a therapist.
Made a book.
Like in his life, he was a therapist, and he's a doctor, so he's smart, you know. And he was a therapist for nice guys, basically. But before we get into that, I just want to define what a nice guy is.
Imagine how
His
down
terms.
bad you have to be to go see the nice guy therapist.
Yeah.
That sounds
man.
terrible.
I think you're nice.
Hey, bro.
You need help, man. You're a nice guy.
I mean, a nice guy is just like a simp in a nutshell.
The simp. Then you should go see the nice doctor.
No.
Okay, not
The nice
anymore.
doctor.
Nice
He's basically a professional simperventionist.
Bro, imagine that's his
true.
title. Has it on his wall.
Oh, dude, is this episode a big simpervention?
Oh, for whom?
Man.
I don't know, just for the general public, a big simpervention.
For Keegan, because he's simping at
We
his
could do
aunt's
that.
house all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
No, but like, on a more serious note though, his definition of a nice guy is, it's like someone who, they like put women on a pedestal, and we'll get into the history maybe in a bit, but anyway, they need validation from women, but they're like too scared to actually, wait, no, let me just restart. Sorry, I fucked up there.
It's like they'll never admit if the woman is wrong. If they think the woman is wrong, they'll always say sorry and whatever.
Well, yeah, they just
Even if
hold
it's
them
not
on
their
such a
fault.
high standard.
They're trying to nice their way into the pussy.
And they do nice things for people, and there's like this non-verbal agreement that the nice guy thinks he has with the other person, where if he does like good things for them and does them favors, you know, oh, I need my shit
Yeah.
painted, okay, I'll do it for you, blah, blah, whatever, and they want something out of it. Even if they don't realize it, it's like mostly subconsciously. Like they're not really out here to be mean and all that. Like they don't know what they're doing. But then after a certain period of time, like they're so tired of giving and getting nothing in return. But really that person that they're doing it for owes them nothing. But they don't really seem to realize that. They still feel like they've been cheated, and they feel like they've done nothing wrong. And when they finally blow up, like say it was a girl, they're running for the hills, and he's like, what the fuck did I do wrong? I did all this shit for her, you know?
I feel like that's a really simple problem to solve.
It's
Read
It's
the
like,
book.
no, but just like make your intentions clear, you know?
yeah,
Grow
but
some balls.
Or at least
it's a lot more deep than that. I kind of just gave the best
So-
explanation I could
Is
off the
that just
top of my
one
head.
chapter?
I've only read
We're
Yeah, buddy
thinking
only
four
read four
chapters.
chapters.
We're thinking more like nice guys towards women, but this guy's just, you know, for all around nice guys, like you said, willing to paint your fence for literally no reason kind of people.
Yeah.
You imagine you're on a
they have-
Saturday morning, you wake up, go for coffee, there's just like this guy knocking, hey man, at like this chick's house. He's just like, hey man, let me paint your fence.
You're like, nah, I'm good, bro.
I'm
It's
gonna
like, let me
come
paint your
over and mow
fucking
your
fence.
lawn.
So yeah, and then he's like, no, I insist. And then he gets all mad.
But another thing with the nice guys is they have trouble being themselves because they always want.
Have trouble.
Yeah, they have trouble being themselves.
They have trouble being mean
No,
because they're nice guys.
like they always want to please others and put others' needs before their own because they value making other people happy, which is there's nothing wrong with that. But they almost play this role when they're around people and they act a certain way just to please others, whether like to accomplish whatever, but they're not pleasing themselves. They're just acting. And then they wonder
Yeah,
why.
so they're two-faced. They're just fake,
Well,
I guess.
yes and no, Benny. It's like
Yeah. There's a difference between like being two-faced and having like
Well, his intentions
Being
were good, so it
It
wasn't
seems like
Yeah,
it's like they just
out
don't
of-
understand. Like, you know what I mean? They don't understand
Yeah.
how it works.
yeah.
I guess it's similar to like white knights.
That's just so cringy, though. That's
Yeah.
like,
Wait, what
I know
is
what-
that again? I've
how do you
heard
explain
of
that? That's like a guy
The same
helping a
way.
girl if she didn't even ask, kind of thing. Like, you know, the
Oh,
guys that just take
so
it too
like
far.
a real simp.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, right, Danny?
But
like a
it's
mega sim.
it's not just girls, it's like
Like,
everybody.
A level
Yeah,
20
it's like-
sim.
Why didn't they call
It's
it
like
No
you
More
think
Mr. Nice
everyone-
Person? Like, it's just guy.
Because all his patients were like men, and he kind of uses their, like how they spoke in therapy as examples, and then like
Oh, okay.
the outcome of what they've been through. Yeah,
Okay.
it just kind of backs up what he's saying with real examples.
Is this book helping you so far, Lucas?
Honestly, like I think it's an eye opener. Like you really realize, and like I do that too. I'll go to work and I'll put on my smile, I'll act cheery.
You won't be a simp anymore. Odd customer.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll go help you. No, don't worry. I insist. I am helping you.
Oh
You're
my
like, no,
god.
I don't need your help, sir. That's getting a little creepy. No, I insist. I'm a nice guy.
Let me take your bags.
Holy crap.
Oh
That was scary, man.
Lucas be like, let me take your virginity.
Oh, what the frig? No.
Okay.
Real serious note, eh?
But it's like, boys,
Yeah, real
On a
serious.
serious note.
boys, you guys, like, you know how, say you're in high school and you go, we'll just categorize them for the sake of explaining it, but like, you go hang out with the jocks, you tend to use their slang, try and act cooler, you know. You're hanging out with the girls, you're probably gonna try and appeal to their emotional side or whatever. And like, you know how you go to a different group and you act a certain way to try and fit in?
Chameleon style.
Well, that's how a nice guy
Yeah,
kind of works.
literally.
They're just trying to fit in.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Okay, go
Yeah,
on,
obviously.
Lucas. Go on.
I don't know how to follow that. They don't change color.
It's like all the momentum just.
Literally.
Lucas, keep going.
Yeah, Lucas, you're like the teacher right now. Like, you're keeping us on track.
You're giving us a lesson about what
You're-
you're
yeah.
I'm
learning.
trying,
You're
but
literally about to change
You're
our
I
sharing
life.
the
literally
knowledge with
just like started listening to this book the last 2 days, and
The best way to internalize a lesson is to explain it again to others.
true. So like I was working, I was stocking the shelves. Dave came over, talked to me. I took my earbud out. Like I might have missed some shit, and once I get my book, I want to like go through it more in depth. But what were we talking about?
Chameleon.
You stalking shout.
Oh,
Chameleon,
people,
yeah.
people changing to be in like specific groups.
Yeah, so they're always trying to please others and they never really please themselves. So the doctor who wrote the book, he tends to suggest to his patients that they take like a trip or like a camping, you know, whatever. They go somewhere by themselves and just let themselves make their own decisions and like be with themselves,
Yeah.
do what they want to do. Because nice guys always appeal to what other people want to do. Like, say you guys wanted to go, I don't know, to a batting cage, and I didn't want to go, I'd still do it because I want to please you guys. Which is probably true. I'd still do the thing IRL, but I'd want to do that. You guys kind of see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
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 You know, to be honest, I would have never thought that. What's this guy? He's like a psychiatrist. What is he? What's
A
his
therapist?
What was his job?
He
Yeah,
was a therapist at one point.
Yeah, like I would have never imagined before today that there would be therapists for these kinds of people. Like I didn't think it was
Yeah.
such a big issue, you know.
Well, it is, and it's become worse because, like,
Because of OnlyFans?
well, yeah, definitely that. That's not what I was gonna say, but it's a right answer, so gold star. But like back in World War II, all the men left for war, and then the women. Like, I'm not trying to be sexist as I go into this little history lesson. Please, feminist, if you're
But you will
watching,
be sexist.
I love you guys. Everyone should have equal rights, no matter what color or what gender. What? All right, let's go.
You're making this worse, buddy.
Okay, so anyway, the men went off to war, and the women, they were the mothers. They were left to teach the boys how to become men, right?
Yeah.
So create a
Yeah,
generation
they
of
had
Sims.
But-
no like.
Think
They
about
had
it.
no male role model.
Yeah, how's a mom gonna teach a boy how to become a man when they're not men?
Just will.
Well, they don't.
And you think they taught the boys to act differently?
Well, they most likely taught the boys how to appeal to like the girls, be super emotional and sensitive, you know?
You think that's like an issue that just kept going, generation to generation, just perpetuated?
Yeah, like it's not an issue by itself. It's just some kids like interpret it the wrong way. If that makes sense.
It doesn't
Okay.
affect all the kids. Just
Yeah.
some. Maybe they were just born extra emotional compared to others, and
Well, it's not about
just
being
kinda-
emotional.
No, it's about knowing
well, you know what I
the hell's
mean, though?
going on.
and it just made it worse.
And so after the war ended, you know, the boys, like the men, they went to work and the women usually stayed at home and took care of the kids. That's how it was. And then the feminists came in and they kind of blew, like, I agree they should have equal rights, but I feel like they blew it out of the water a little bit, you know. It might have been kind of a ban, like they were preaching about their rights and how they need to go to work and all that, but that's good. Like, obviously that's freaking awesome. They should have all the rights they want. But then because of that, it made more nice guys because there was more females in the education system. Like, growing up, like most of the time, like in my personal experience, my dad was always most of the time at work, but my mom was usually there. And you're always looking at a mother or a female and you're learning from them.
I agree.
So are you a
Right.
simp?
Same for daddy.
But I get that too, cause my dad was working all the time, and all my teachers at school were women.
Yeah.
So I see your point there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is
That-
true. Most teachers
That
are
makes
women.
sense, dude.
And I don't know, it's just the way we were taught. Like, say I broke one of my mom's favorite paintings or whatever the hell. I wouldn't want to admit it to her. I'd rather hide it and try and fix it rather than be truthful. And that's kind of how nice guys are two-faced. They aim to please rather than to be truthful, you know? They're
It's like take a hit and roll with the punches.
Yeah.
But like own up.
Well, yeah. They own up to it.
I'm
Yes, sir. And like another big thing about nice guys is they don't feel their needs are worth being met. And a lot of it stems from being abandoned as kids. Because when you're a kid, you're literally
Jeez.
helpless.
Jesus Christ.
And if your parents
Yeah,
aren't
that's
there,
on
you're
the
pretty much
extreme
dead.
side, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like really on the extreme.
That's like in some cases he had like actual people who he was talking about that he did therapy with, and that was some of the causes, was being abandoned at a young age or being scared.
How the hell do they find that out? Like, how do they know that?
I don't know, he was just talking about the history and I was like, oh, it made so much sense, and I'm trying to regurgitate it the best I can or explain it. Kind of a little bit difficult. But
That's some good like insight, though.
yeah,
Like,
Well,
I don't know. It's just weird connections that you would have never thought of before.
So before
what
World
made
War II.
you?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Wait,
Yeah, I was
this
gonna
might
say what
be.
made you want to read it.
well, I remember I saw it in some YouTube video and I just looked it up on Safari, whatever. And then I was going through my browser stuff, like, you know how you gotta close all that shit.
Wow, you dirty dog.
Bro, I got like, sometimes I'll have like 1,000 tabs open and I
naughty,
just
naughty,
forget.
naughty.
But,
How's that point? Holy.
bro, my mom's watching this.
You said it.
Bro, Lucas.
I never said
Look at
porn, I
you,
just
yeah.
said I have a lot of tabs.
You just did.
Lucas, you said I had to close 1,000 tabs, then started giggling. What do you think all the viewers are gonna think?
Holy 1,000 tabs.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, bro, you know how it is. You want to search something, new tab, search it. You find the answer, you close it.
Whoa.
Is that what was in
don't-
the drive?
No, how it is.
Yeah, that wasn't the point. You were like, yeah, I got 1,000 tabs, and then you're like giggling and assassin.
Oh. So a little bit
It's all
sus.
good. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Mhm.
Well, we'll let you slide with that one.
Alright. Anyway,
I just hit a fat sneeze.
can we get a big bless you
Must
in
have
the
been
chat?
loud, I didn't hear it.
Wow, thanks everyone.
I thought you meant the viewers.
What?
Not the viewers.
Oh, okay, maybe.
But like,
I feel so blessed.
Let us know if we should bless Dom.
Yeah, it's a tough decision. We need you guys out.
but Dom, to answer your question, I
Yeah.
feel like one of the big reasons I wanted to read it was because of the title. I've been called a nice guy before, and I wanted to get to the
Whoa.
bottom of it.
Dude,
Damn.
You're a simp.
that's some growth, though.
Oh yeah.
You know, maybe you'll change. I mean, I don't know how. I'm not a
Gonna
freaking
change
girl.
my life.
I haven't called you a nice guy, but like, maybe
Any
you'll get a
you,
little
really.
lucky after that.
Yeah, if you're watching this right now, give me another week to finish the book, and then check me out, see if I've changed, see if I'm a legendary
Oh.
pickup artist. or
Hey, you know
something.
what? You know what? While we're at it, check out Lucas's Gains
No,
Instagram.
no.
Lucas
No,
underscore
no.
SD or some shit.
Do you identify with what he's saying at all?
It's hard to say. I can relate to some aspects, but it's not to those extremes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's different for everyone. Like
Yeah.
everyone probably has a little bit of simp in them, you know.
But, like I can
Yeah,
Any-
probably.
I can definitely relate to the part like my dad, like in the later years, he was working in North Bay. Like I guess that kind of, well, fuck, I don't know, bro. Like I was gonna say like my dad always worked in North Bay and he'd drive back and I'd only see him on the weekends, but that happened later in my student life, so I can't really say if it would have an impact on me because doesn't that stuff typically have an impact on you when you're a lot younger than now?
Yeah, probably, because you
Apparently.
already like had developed a lot, you know.
But like I don't know.
Aryan Stallion.
Shut the fuck up.
There it is.
Stop.
Lucas'
Bro,
dead account.
Stop it.
You gotta
Stop!
go
Do you know what the
follow
word
him.
stop means, speaking?
Because Lucas definitely, like, I feel like you have you definitely tend to put other people above yourself in terms of like, oh, I'll just make them happy, stuff like that. But I wouldn't classify you as a simp.
No,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you
Yeah.
still have
Classified
like
as-
self-respect, and
Yeah, when shit's
Still,
wrong,
you
you
know.
call it out. Like,
There's a
Yeah.
difference.
I mean, talk to me before I started hustling, and like before I moved,
hustling.
hustling at the gym, bro. Like
What have you been doing that we didn't know?
when I first moved
Just, like,
here,
getting
secret like
underground.
cocaine
Naughty
I
business.
feel like I was a lot more of a simp than I am now.
There's like a meth lab with his neighbors
And like,
in the little shed.
Oh,
Bro, I
fucking
always-
God, you good.
I always
He sells vapes.
okay.
Alright.
Bro,
Oh, dude,
I want to have like a deep intellectual talk for one time, just once.
pretty deep. Your vape business. Shit.
You good.
Stop.
Okay, Lucas, what else?
But like, I feel like I always need validation from girls. Like,
Still?
well, not so much anymore. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
That's
in,
what the
in
book-
what way?
That's what the book's for, right?
Like,
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm not even trying to laugh.
don't know, I
just
just-
hear Keegan laugh.
I try and please them, but then it's like that's not even what I want. You know? It's like I'll make a joke or I'll try and I'll try and relate to their, I don't know what they're into, you know, whether it's music, fuck, I don't know, and
Fuck is
you
going
just try to appeal to it, and
on? Oh my god.
but it's like I don't even give a fuck about these artists, so why am I trying to please you and be fake?
Dude, you
when
know what
you're
I
not
found
even
true?
worth
Like,
it?
a lot of the time, people they're telling you their problems. They don't want you to actually fix them. They just want you to listen. Especially the girls. Like, you know, a girl will say, like, all these problems. You give her every
That's-
solution in the world.
Yeah.
And she's just like, okay. It's like, what the fuck? Why did you even tell me? They just want to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's big
And that's the
facts.
thing
Yeah.
with nice
No.
guys. Nice guys.
People
I know
usually
that
know the
firsthand.
solution to their problems. They just want to complain anyway.
Yeah.
And it's just really annoying when you give them a million solutions and
They're like,
then
"Oh, I'll
like
think about it."
clear solutions straight path to victory, you know? And then it's been like a week or something and fuck all was done. It's like, okay, deal with it yourself then.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Well, exercise.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Fix yourself.
I feel like we were talking about this kind of a while ago, not on the podcast, but
Yeah, in person.
just how like people who don't even try to fix their problems, they'll just like complain about their
Oh.
problems and not even like attempt to fix them. Like there's
people
no,
who blame others all the time for their own mistakes. It's like,
Yeah, that's just
why am I not
stupid.
successful? It must be because of so and so. It's like, shut the fuck up, get your shit together.
Well,
Literally.
they make
Damn, Benny really got heated for that
That's
one.
true, though.
it's true, dude. Like, and I don't know if you guys know Jordan Peterson, but that's something he talks about a lot. Is like
Jordan.
before.
She's sick, dude.
Dude, it's like before you go and fucking protest about the government and shit and do stuff like that, like fix yourself.
Yeah.
Like look at
That makes
yourself
me
in the
think of,
mirror.
like, people's
Like
stories.
make your bed, you know?
And a
Like,
lot of
after
people
Jordan.
too,
Yeah.
it's not like they need to actually fix themselves, but like on the subject of like, you know, what you just said, they just follow the pack just because that's what everyone else is doing, that's what everyone else is protesting. Oh, this group of people think that whatever is racist, so I guess I think it's racist too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's like those,
All the
it's like those
snowflakes.
kids that post on their stories. They do like stupid shit, and then they get in trouble for it. They just rant on like other shit. Oh,
Yeah.
F the police. Like, okay, well,
We could name so many
your
names,
fault,
but
buddy.
I feel like when
No
Yeah,
I
names.
feel like when people
What?
are giving
I thought of like 10
excuses.
people when you said that.
Same.
Right? People are probably like watching that and they're like,
They're talking about me.
You know who you are.
yeah. Oh, you
Whoa.
just put that in the comments.
Lucas, you were gonna say something.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I feel like when people make excuses, it's they'll know how to fix it, but I just think in that time, in that moment when they're complaining, in their mind they don't believe they can solve the problem with, whatever strategy they have. Does that make sense?
They're like overwhelmed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe.
and they just
Yeah.
can't see themselves like pulling it off, solving the problem.
That's like a
look-
self-confidence
So they
thing.
complain and they get sympathy to feel better. That's why they want you to listen, right?
Yeah, that's
look at-
totally
like it-
self-confidence. They just wanna, hey, you look good. I don't know, just to make themselves feel better. It does nothing. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know about that example.
No, but like, you know what I mean, though?
Not really.
But
Just
it's
call
true,
Betty
like,
out like that.
I don't know. I didn't really get that example.
But it's
Okay.
definitely easier to like try to work on a problem like step by step. Like instead of looking at the top of the mountain, and saying like I have to climb this, you just put your head down and the first step,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's so true. Benny, I think I know what you're talking about, like fat people and stuff. You're like, my body's beautiful, and then really it's like, okay, you want a compliment to feel better, but are you actually fixing the problem? No.
Actually, you're not wrong. Some people who are bigger like have a hard time admitting it, so they'll just like, I don't know. That's a sensitive topic.
Bro, that
so-
reminds me of
I
this
don't really
clip
care,
I saw
honestly.
from the Joe Rogan
Yeah,
podcast.
dude, we could name people, but
I
do that.
really can't think of anyone, to be honest.
What?
Whoa, what do you mean name people?
Benny, let's.
Well,
It's
what
not-
Keegan just said.
Remember last summer on the porch?
Oh my god, Keegan.
I really don't know.
Okay, anyways,
honestly.
You gotta
anyways,
stop
it's
bringing
okay.
up shit that's
I don't know
very
what
personal.
he's talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
Let's just
fine.
same.
move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone needs to keep him in check, bro. Every time Keegan steps
Yeah.
out of line, comment, Keegan, step back in
Send
line.
him to jail.
bitch."
And back to jail.
Yeah.
Well,
But like it's hard to change. Like, you know how we're all talking about these self-help books, or I don't know, Dom, you're really into
Yeah.
philosophy and trying to like make your life more productive or whatever.
I guess.
But it's hard to change. Like, you gotta like repeat
yeah.
to yourself, write that shit down where you're gonna see it every day. Like, it really takes a conscious
yeah.
mental effort.
Yeah. And when you're surrounded by people too that don't want to change,
Yeah.
that just makes it like impossible.
And it's so easy to get
Not
knocked
impossible,
down
but-
and then just go back to your old habits. So easy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I found. Like even you gotta listen to the same things over and over again, and you gotta keep telling yourself same things. Force yourself to want to believe or to think like that.
Yeah.
Like I keep reading about like how no one else can affect like your emotions. No one can make you mad. Only you can be mad.
Oh,
at the
actually,
thing.
yeah.
That's kind of
You know?
true.
Yeah. For a second, I was like, the fuck? But yeah, no. That's 100%
Yeah, like-
true.
Definitely difficult though.
It's very hard to actually put that
Yeah.
into practice,
Yeah.
and you just gotta keep. It's a whole battle, dude. But
Well, like, I seen this video, and it was this, like, speaker talking about, like, bullying and stuff. And if someone's, like, he was giving the example, like, he brought someone on stage, and he told her to, you know, just bully her, call her a loser, call him fat, I don't know. And he's like,
You're
no,
a
stop,
loser, Benny.
no, stop. She's just gonna keep going. But then, if you just keep a steady head and you just, okay, like, you know, you don't believe, you just have self-confidence and you just don't care what the other person said, you won't get mad and over-emotional for no reason. People need to keep their emotions in check.
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep power over yourself, you know.
But it's hard,
That's
bro.
that's how it's
Well, like,
for sure.
especially at our age, we're going through so many different changes. Like,
Well,
we're
especially
we're
with
leaving,
COVID.
yeah,
I'm going through
COVID.
puberty.
Well, that's one too. Going through puberty, COVID, you know,
Yeah.
going to post-secondary, leaving home for more than a month. Like,
That's
Well, even
true.
high school is tough.
yeah, it is.
Bro, high school's a
Especially if you have to restart at another school.
Yeah.
I don't ASMD.
No, fuck that school, bro.
Oh.
Wow.
But some of the people there are pretty chill and nice, but like the school
Hopefully
was just
those
shit.
are the ones listening.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The school was
School
just
kinda-
shit, but the people, they were good for the most part.
Lucas is an Apollo.
I am an Apollo at heart. Where's my Apollo hat?
Apollo un jour, Apollo
Apollo
toujours.
toujours.
That's right.
That's right, boys. We got the hat on.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's
let's. Yes.
How do you...
That fires me up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Let's get serious while wearing this
Alright.
hat.
Oh yeah.
Where's Benny?
But Dom, one thing I've been doing to try and like,
Okay, just avoid it.
But dumb.
Wow.
oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
We'll get back to Benny leaving in a second.
Benny's gonna stay with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
Benny's gonna leave soon.
Oh. One thing I do personally is I'm always in my own head, and I always like I'm thinking about like, oh, if I do this, what are other people gonna think? But when I have those thoughts, I say to myself in my head, I'm like, who gives a fuck what they think? Only your opinion matters right now, and then I just like forget about it. I'm trying to like repeat that to myself. Try and
This
get out
may
of that
sound
habit.
like weird, but like me,
Yeah.
I don't have any of those thoughts in my head. I literally just don't care whatsoever. Like, remember how you guys still freaking talk about it? How I used to
cut.
wear the chemise with the
Bro,
sport
Benny, you gotta
pants?
bring that back.
Dude,
Oh
nah.
my god, you
but
gotta
like,
rock that one,
Benny,
dude.
I
you have to do
literally
it for the gram.
like I knew that it was probably not like the best style. I didn't
Dude, it was so
I didn't
big.
care. I literally
It was the
didn't
best
care
style.
at all. And it's not like I didn't care cuz like, you know, I'm freaking depressed or something. Like I just didn't care what people thought, you know.
Benny, you have to bring that back.
But there's a line, though.
Nah.
There's a line of not caring and like
Oh, I was
productivity.
Oh,
like-
okay.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's yeah.
Lucas,
Yeah.
can I make like a guess and tell me if it's kind of right?
But what?
Because just I feel like you might be that way just because you like you had to move twice and cadet camp and things like that. You're constantly like meeting new people and having to try to make new friends.
Yeah. That does make sense.
So that made you be like yo, I
chameleon
need
mode.
to like yeah, I need
That
to
actually makes a lot of sense.
be nice to these people. I need these people to like me because I always, you know, gotta.
But like, even with the cadet stuff, it's a great example and it gives you a lot of good life skills. But like in the moment,
Yeah.
you're 12 years old, going to this place you've never
You
been
don't
from,
realize it.
far as truck from home, and you're thinking to yourself, I have to make friends, or else I'm gonna be alone. I'm gonna have an
Actually,
awful
It's
summer.
gonna be a shitty.
That like forces
That's
it's gonna
you
be a
to
true.
think
shitty
that way.
couple weeks.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Without friends, like if I didn't make friends at cadet camp, like it would have sucked. But because I made like good friends there, it was probably like one of the best times of my life. It was awesome,
many-
man.
How many people from camp do you guys still talk to? Well, like,
We have a
Yeah.
group
Benny
chat,
and
but
Lucas.
like barely anything is
Yeah, we have
ever
a group
sent
chat.
on.
Yeah.
We,
we have a group chat from like, cause like I went to a national course and then we had like people from across Canada. We have like this group chat, like the boys from Cetus. Like we always talk. It's like we still talk to this day because it was like 6 weeks,
Damn.
right? And you have to like when you're there for 6 weeks, you pretty much have to make friends, or else it's gonna be like a shitty and 6 weeks.
Yeah, Dom, that's actually a
Yeah,
really
that's cool.
good shout. I feel like,
Dude, where's Betty?
but
Hey, do you guys?
But-
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Do you guys
bro.
remember
you're gonna cut me off.
the
Oh, yeah.
chemise that looks wet, but it's not actually wet?
Yeah, that was the
This
drip.
is the
That's right.
chemise, bruh.
Benny, holy,
Benny's
you gotta
just-
bring that back.
Trying on Benny, try on haul.
Oh yeah, Benny fashion show. Let's fucking go.
Benny, you should do like Benny's clothing line. Any t-shirts.
Benny Shamise.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Benny Chemise Corporation.
Oh no.
That was a great time for
Benny, okay, now. Where's Benny?
Benny. Where the fuck did you go, bro?
Benny. What the
Yeah,
hell?
Benny, what
Where
the
did I
hell?
I'm
just-
looking around like Benny's in my room. Where are you at, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, Benny, where?
Did you see the way he left?
You don't know where he is, so.
This week on Benny News, everyone remembers that boat that got stuck in the Suez Canal. Well, get ready for the boat that gets stuck on the Florida interstate. Some highway in Florida was blocked by a 38-foot boat by some 65-year-old guy who I guess could not drive it properly. How crazy is that? What do the boys think about that?
Jesus Christ.
I must have been seeing something. Sorry, don't know what that was.
Probably the shrooms from earlier.
Don't arrest me.
What did I walk into?
Oh, Benny
All
style.
right.
Oh, Benny.
This week for Benny News.
Wait, where'd you go?
Were you? Were you
I
being
went
a
to the Benny
Corner
News
again?
headquarters. What do you mean?
Oh, of course.
Literally
Oh.
disappeared and reappeared.
Exactly.
Like Thanos
I want to
snapped
get
you
all
out of
the
existence and
info.
then back in.
Anyway,
Alright,
okay,
so
Benny,
this
what do you got?
news is from Florida.
No way.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Once again.
Alright, you know the boat that got stuck in the Suez Canal? Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one is called Florida Boat Copies Suez Canal Cargo Ship and Blocks Freeway Access. And it's funny because whoever's editing should put the picture in, but there's literally a boat that got stuck in a canal, and somehow it's like across a freaking highway, and it's just sitting on the road, and it's been stuck there for 10 hours, and no traffic has been going through for 10 hours.
There's a boat on a road.
There's a boat on a road, yes.
How big is this boat? Like, holy shit.
38
How big are you
feet
talking
long,
about?
Holy.
so it's pretty big.
They can't
It's a
just
big
fucking
boat.
move that? Like,
Yeah.
10 hours?
It's some old 64-year-old dude that got it stuck.
Yeah, Lucas.
The hell?
Is that Jack?
What?
My freaking parents are like, I can hear them and I'm cringing out a little bit.
Hey, wait, go get Jack. Go get Jack.
No.
Go get Ja, make a special
No,
appearance.
No.
Yeah, ask him what he thinks about the canal.
Bro, Jean's busy right now. He's
64-year-old.
watching the hockey game.
Oh, that's why.
Some
Okay.
intense hockey session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you drive a boat onto a road?
With the trailer?
Because
Like,
it probably
GTA
fell off the
5
trailer.
type shit.
Yeah,
Probably
literally.
like some
Oh, it fell
GTA
off a
5.
trailer?
I think so. I mean, that's the only way it can fucking happen. It doesn't really
Bro, you
say.
know
Well,
those
It
they
just
are in
says that
Florida,
it got
so-
wedged.
They are in Florida, yeah. Shit happened.
You ever see
Yeah.
those videos? These guys, they're like in a boat. They're driving hella fast, and they like, there's this like
Yeah.
small island,
Yeah,
like
and then
little
he
Oh
goes
my
bank
through.
shore,
God.
and they just like fucking jump it.
Yeah,
It's like
They hit the
GTA
bank
5.
and jump the
God.
island.
that's so retarded.
Maybe he did that onto the freeway.
Oh my god.
That would be so cool,
Yeah.
honestly.
Some insane stunts right there.
Fuck, I thought I could get over. In my 38-foot boat.
Jeez.
That's one of
Damn,
those
that's
moments.
crazy.
Just like, what were you thinking?
Bro, he's from Florida. What do you think?
They
You-
don't
you
think
don't know.
anything
Yeah,
for
they
their
don't think.
actions. He needs
Shout
to
out
read
to
that
all
book.
all the
Florida
Florida people are mad. right
Just
now.
hate on all Florida.
All over Florida.
Yeah, shout out to all the Florida people that can't think.
Okay, well,
No.
don't make him sound dumb.
He is not
holy.
speaking
That is-
for
that
all
is
of
your
us.
words,
He is
buddy.
not.
Tell you dumbasses.
He's not a representative.
Benny
No.
Benny News would not be there.
Yeah, Keegan's
Thank you.
talk does not represent the 67 podcast's views.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't.
He's only representing Keegan
Just
Mahay.
put up a disclaimer.
Yes. Disclaimer.
Yeah, this. Oh, without those.
Disclaimer. This kid retarded.
What?
And he's lame.
Whoa!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
I'm talking
We're
about
getting into-
about
Controversial territory.
fellow 67 member Keegan Marais.
Um,
Can I throw in something
What about him?
controversial?
what about?
What's
He's
that,
the
Benny?
Noah.
So, you know how we were saying that earlier, like way earlier, that World War II was like a cause for simps and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Hitler caused simps. Hitler is the reason for simps.
Indirectly.
All Hitler's fault, bro.
Oh my god.
His thing was just like a
Dang.
domino effect that made the simps
We
multiply.
That was his plan all along.
all because people didn't like his drawings. Now there's fucking simps in the world.
God.
Yeah.
He started the simp
Bro,
revolution.
he's just watching from below with his binoculars. Like, yes, I am inevitable.
Dude, that was part of the master plan.
It
For
makes-
world
He
domination.
knew he was gonna die, but he knew his work would not be over.
Maybe it's not.
He-
Damn.
all his like descendants are professional simp preventionists, and they're profiting off of it.
No, so the guy who wrote my book is like a Nazi.
Probably.
It's like Hitler. It's like Hitler Junior the Fifth or some shit.
Dr. Grover.
Alright, maybe let's stop
Dr.
talking
Hitler
about
There's
the
been
fifth
fifth
Hitler.
generation.
Bro, I want to see what Dr. Robert Clover looks.
Show us. We'll definitely be able to judge if he's
Show
a
the
Nazi.
camera on my phone. Bro, he looks anti-Nazi. Like, this is definitely not what you see. Like, okay, that's a HD picture. Definitely
Yeah,
not what you
Nazi.
think when you.
Oh my
It's
god,
literally
that's
like
literally
Mr.
Mr.
Clean,
Clean.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, because he's
Wait.
cleaning all these simps off of the street.
I didn't put Doctor in front. Maybe that's a different Robert Clover.
Dr.
Oh
Phil.
no, same guy.
Hey, boys. I think this is a good time to call it over. The podcast.
Wow, Benny,
okay,
just
then.
cancel the fucking podcast.
Yeah,
Alright,
just
guys,
end
this is
the
the last
podcast.
Cancel
episode.
the whole
We're like
Nice to
middle
see
of
you.
it. We're like in middle
No.
of sentence. Middle of sentence, Benny. Okay, guys, like
We're done.
finish your sentence on the next episode, because like
No,
Okay,
finish your
fine.
your sentence
we don't
never.
got time for that.
Benny's ending that shit for good.
Benny decides.
Gonna Thanos snap